45 people were arrested in south-east London yesterday after a group of protesters blocked a coach set to take asylum seekers to a new location. For the latest update, let's turn to Helena. Helena, what happened?
That's right. Well, yesterday, protesters arrived in Peckham to block a coach which was set to take asylum seekers to the Bibby Stockholm barge. Now, the Bibby Stockholm is a barge that's moored at Portland in Dorset, and it's been used since last August. This is part of the government's alternative plans to housing asylum seekers in hotels while they wait for decisions on their asylum applications. Now, the reason that protests of this kind have sprung up more and more recently, this is partly due to the fact that the barge has been plagued with issues. We've heard of a bacteria outbreak. We've heard of cramped conditions. We've heard of conditions which the Home Office Affairs Committee described as violations to human rights back in February. Well, yesterday there were clashes between police and protesters, and 45 people are being questioned by the police today.
Yeah. So what do we know about the arrests then now?
Well, the Met Police have said that the arrests were for offences including obstruction of the highway, obstructing police and assaults on police. So the Met Police has said that some of its officers reported being assaulted at the protest itself. And a Home Office spokesperson described the protesters' behaviour as aggressive. Now, this is in opposition to what protesters have claimed. They say that the police were pushing and shoving peaceful demonstrators. We also know that a man who was not part of the protest group and who was allegedly a member of staff from the coach, he's been detained for an alleged racially aggravated public order offence.
Yeah, well, we can see a lot of pictures there of the kind of chaos that took place yesterday. But I suppose after this all sort of ended, did the asylum seekers end up getting taken to the barge?
No, so we know that yesterday the coach departed at around 3 p.m. without a single asylum seeker on board. It's believed they've actually not yet left the hotel. The Home Office has not confirmed whether there are plans to try and move the asylum seekers to a barge at a later point, or whether the plans have been abandoned completely. Home Secretary James Cleverly said protests would not deter the government's plans. But what we can conclude, however, is that demonstrations such as these are growing. You know, last week there were similar demonstrations in Margate, which resulted in the Home Office abandoning plans to move a group of asylum seekers from Margate to the barge.